What's up, guys? Blue King over here, and I'm back with another What If. So this is the 5,000 views special. What if Gohan and Goten were twins? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z? So, let's see how this would happen. How would it happen? What will happen? Why did it happen? That will all be answered now. So, now Goku and Chi-Chi would have had two sons. One having the hairstyle of Goku, and the other having... The one was Goten, and the other was Gohan, not having the hairstyle of Goku, but having the hairstyle of Chi-Chi and Goku. Now, what would happen from this? Now, Goku and Gohan and Goten would have all trained. Now, how old would Goten and Gohan would be? Well, Goten and Gohan would be 3 years old. And Gohan, seeing that both his dad and his brother want to train to get stronger. Yes, Goten want to get stronger and say to Chi-Chi, no, I want to get stronger, like Dad. I don't care about school. Gohan would do the same from seeing what his brother and dad are doing. Chi-Chi would get furious, but she would brush it off. Maybe if they get strong, they would get a word from Earth. And that was kind of correct. Not really. So, what happened after that was, well, they would train, and I'm gonna do some power level scaling right now. Goku would be at around, what should I say? Now, Goku and Goten and Gohan have went up to Kami's lookout, so Goku trains Kami more and the kids. But when Goku reached 600 power level, he decided to go, and when Goten and Gohan reached 100, that's pretty good for the kids, they decided to go in the time chamber. They went in the time chamber for about a day in the outside world and a year in the time room. So that would make Goku's power level 3,000. Now, why that big? Well, he's training with kids, and we know that Saiyans get stronger when they train with the other Saiyans. Now they would be half Saiyans, so Gohan and Goten would have a power level of 1.5K. That's Raditz power level. Then they spent 2 more years on Kami. That would make Gohan and Goten on outside world 5, but in the time room 6. So yeah, Goku was strong. Goku, by training with Kami, would get a power level of 3.5K, and Goten and Gohan would make it to 1.8K, which is not bad. It's okay, but to think about it, it's kind of weak comparison to Nappa and Vegeta, but Goku is really close to Nappa and Vegeta. Raditz arrives, but this time he arrives with someone. Raditz would come prepared with Cybermen, thinking that his brother might be a little stronger, and he looks like. Raditz comes with 2 Cybermen, and with the help of Cybermen, Raditz's power level would be 5,000. Now, you'd think that they would make no chance. Well, the kids would have a power level 1.8,000 each, which can easily take down Raditz. 1.8,000 and 1.8,000 would defeat the Cybermen. And then they can defeat the other one. And with the help of Goku there, they can defeat them. But for this what if, Goku would have learned a new technique. And that would be Akari. How would Goku learn it? Well, training with his kids, one day he thought about something. That thing that's used against King Piccolo. It gave him a really big boost of power. He will try it. He puts all his energy in his body, and it works. Goku has access to Akari now. And Goku's power level in Akari would be 30.5 thousand, which is more than enough to defeat Vegeta. Not even Great Ape. That's pretty good, though. Now, Gohan and Goten would have cut off their tails, and they would have all met on Kame House. Raditz would arrive, and the rad would happen. Now, Raditz would have taken the kids, because the kids had been hurt from the Cybermen. Now, Raditz took the kids, and the Cybermen had knocked out Goku. He takes the kids, and Goku wakes up. Piccolo at a power level of 508 or 508 went with Goku. This would help them a bit because their power level together was 4,000, which is enough to beat a Cyberman. One Cyberman though, but it would get them pretty injured. They get there and they see them. The Cyberman would have had a power level of 4.2 thousand, stronger than Nappa. How? Well, Raditz would have trained the Cybermen and got a little stronger, Raditz's power level being 2,000 now. But still no match for Goku. Raditz just had that help from the Cybermen. Now, Goku and Piccolo would have jumped and punched the Cybermen in their face. Goku would have switched up with Piccolo and did this 10 times, killing both of the Cybermen. Raditz was shocked. Then Raditz would have seen Vegeta use this thing called the Gala Gun. It was stronger than his double Sunday, so he could use both of them. He uses double Sunday and then appears behind Goku and uses the Gala Gun while Goku's very injured and has a little hole in through him. Then he looks at Piccolo and one-shots Piccolo. The two kids jump out. The kids have a power level of 6,000 each. Jump at Raditz, killing the man. When then they jumped on Raditz, Goku jumped up on Raditz so Goku could hold Raditz so he doesn't get away. Goku and Raditz die. Piccolo has died as well. Now, Raditz would have been with Goku and Piccolo in Otherworld. Goku would have really pleased Kami to let Piccolo and his brother to come with him. Kami would think about it and pray to himself that it works. Goku steps up to King Gamma and pleases him to let them be in this world for a bit, so they can go to King Kai and train there. Because Piccolo was not evil at all. Piccolo was pretty good, but he just had the evil ways of his father. Meanwhile, Raditz just was evil because Raditz was just trying to do what the other Saiyans wanted and to do what Frieza wanted. So, King Gamma says, fine, Raditz is the win that you are. So Goku cuts off Raditz's tail. Raditz gets mad and tells him, what the heck, bro? What's that? What's all that about? To be like me, you need to cut off your tail. Raditz scoffs and says, okay, fine. Let's go. They go and they get there pretty quick. Goku gets there the quickest. And Goku has 2 days before Piccolo and Raditz. Raditz would have passed Piccolo. Ooh. So Raditz had 5 days before Piccolo, but Goku had 2 days before Raditz. So Goku's power level, 2 days without Raditz, strikes up to 5,000. Because Goku's power level was, when he died, Goku's power level was 4,000. So 5,000 would be 1 or 2 days of training. Piccolo, in 6 days, gets there, and then they all train. Goku would have learned Kaioken first, and he could kind of combine a Kaioken and a Kari, but just for splits of seconds. Now, Goku would know until Kaioken times 10 from training with the other Saiyans and training with King Kai. But Goku's power level in base would be 20,000 because of training with other Saiyans and with King Kai. Rai's power level would be 16,000. Meanwhile, Piccolo's was 13,000. On planet Earth, the humans and the half Saiyans all train together. Now, Gohan and Goten's power level would be 4,000 each. Krillin would be at 3,000. Yamcha at 3.5. Tien at 4.2. And Yaochu at 1.5. So that was the Saiyan team. That was the humans and the half Saiyans. The half Saiyans didn't have tails, but what they did have was a Kari. They had seen it from their dad and thought if they could get it, they would be really, really useful for them. Now, they tried it, and they could access it for 1 or 2 minutes. So, Goku gets there and jumps at Vegeta, punching the prince in the guts. Goku would get there way quicker before the Saiyans arrived. Punches Vegeta in the guts right as he lands, and Raditz looks at Nappa, punching him in the guts. Then they both kick them, and they both charge a Kamehameha. But then Goku stops and tells Raditz to stop. Maybe they can change, like he did. Piccolo and Raditz would be good people now. Goku and Raditz appear behind Nappa and Vegeta, kick them down where they were. They tell them either they work together to defeat Frieza, Goku says, and Raditz says, either we kill you. Now, the Saiyans thought about this and said, fine, we'll work together with the scrubs. I will get pretty strong from this, Vegeta said. They all trained, then they found out that Frieza was going to Planet Namek. They get a time chamber by Bulma, and they go to Planet Namek. And that ship would be Gohan, Goten, Raditz, Nappa, and Goku and Vegeta. That would make 6 people. Now, 6 people would be really good. Goku could reach until Kaioken times 20, and if he really needed, he could go until Kaioken times 40 with a Kari to make Goku's power level 120 million. And Goku's base was 3 million. Goku's base. Vegeta's base was 2 million. Raditz, 1 million. Nappa, 950k. Goten and Gohan, Goten and Gohan, 3 million. Or Goten and Gohan, 2 million with Vegeta. Now, they would both know Akari. All in that ship with Akari and Kaioken. Only Goku, and Piccolo would tag along as well. Only Goku, Raditz, and Piccolo could combine the Akari with Kaioken. Now, would Piccolo combine with Akari? You probably say no. But because Piccolo, now you would think that Akari is only for Saiyans. If Piccolo really trained that much, he could access it. And Piccolo's power level was 950,000 in base. Piccolo would know Akari and Kaioken, and he could combine them together. But Piccolo could combine Akari and Kaioken until times 5. Piccolo could go until times 15, Raditz could go until times 30, but Goku could go the highest in Akari and Kaioken. So, here's where I'll leave it off for here. What do you guys think that's going to happen? Is Frieza going to demolish them? Or is Goku, Vegeta, and the others going to kill Frieza and defeat the Emperor? Comment down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Blue King Obi out. Peace. Have a great day, by the way.